In this video, you'll learn my secret formula for editing YouTube videos, and we'll do that right now. Hi everyone, my name is Brian White, and welcome back to Video Zeus. On this channel, we help creators, educators, and marketers create videos that get results. Now, my clients find this information helpful, so if you want the same experience, please consider clicking that subscribe button now. How I edit my YouTube videos is just as important as how I plan them and how I shoot them. You see, as YouTube creators, we often think that we need to make these great videos, that it's got to look a certain way and it's got to have these crazy cool effects. But what we have to realize is that your video really, none of that really matters. It just has to be formatted in a very particular way to keep the viewer interested. And this is what I call the ICIC. It's my secret YouTube video marketing formula for scripting, editing, and producing YouTube videos. And that's what I'm about to show you in this video. Before I ever turn on my camera, before I ever hit record, I step back and I plan my videos. You see, I break my videos down into 4 parts: identify, connect, influence, and convert. Those are the 4 parts. So if you actually think about, okay, all I have to do is record these 4 parts, and then all I have to do is edit these 4 parts, wow, that takes the guesswork out of editing videos. Because a lot of times when I talk to creators and even video editors, is that they're always recreating the wheel. They're always, trying to make it something different, and it doesn't need to be that. So what we do is we break this down into those 4 parts: ICIC. Identify, connect, influence, and convert. So if you can remember that as you plan your videos, you will be more successful and it'll take you less time to shoot and edit. So let's get right down into it, and let me show you what is involved in the ICIC video marketing formula. So first up is identify. So since you're competing for a viewer's attention, you want to make it extra clear that they're going to get exactly what they expected to get when they click to watch your video. So we need to hook them right off the bat. So the first 5 to 10 seconds of the video is where the hook takes place. Now, the hook is commonly also referred to as the tease. So whatever you want to call it, it needs to reaffirm the title of the video as well as provide a reason to keep them watching. So typically this is an exciting headline that teases exactly what the viewers are going to get from watching the video, so they want to stick around and experience. You know as well as I do, there's a lot of videos out there that have these really compelling thumbnails, these really compelling titles, and when you click inside the video, it's not the video you wanted to watch. In fact, it's just clickbait. So by verbally describing and saying the title of the video in the beginning of your video, it helps the viewer understand that, yes, I am in the right place, and this is indeed the video I need to be watching. So, example again that I typically follow, and you probably hear it in all my videos, is I will typically start with a question or I make a statement. Then I say, in this video, you'll learn how to, and then that's the title of the video. A lot of the videos I do are how-to videos, and so you can use this for how-to, you can use it for training, sales, it doesn't matter. But it helps to reaffirm the title of the video at the beginning of your video, so viewers know what they're watching. You see, it doesn't have to be anything crazy or complicated. It's an easy way to start the video because it reaffirms what the video is about, all right? So let's continue on. So that's I. The next one is the C, which stands for connect. All right, so now you've got the viewer hooked and they want to experience more of the video. You'll now provide them with a brief introduction to yourself, your channel, and your purpose. Doing this helps viewers understand who you are and your purpose for delivering the content. You want to remind viewers to like and subscribe to the channel. That definitely helps with engagement. Or you also want to start seeding them with additional resource opportunities, letting them know that at the end of the video, they will have the opportunity to download a free guide, or perhaps speak to an expert, or just acknowledging that you do this particular thing you're talking about professionally. You would not believe the fact that when I just say the word "I have clients" in my videos, people make the connection that I do this professionally and I get lots of business just by making these videos. So you see, it's something simple. If you can break it down into these parts, it makes recording these videos super simple. I introduce myself, I reinforce who I was, and I reinforce my purpose, People want to know that they're not just watching a video to watch a video. They like to engage. They like to connect. They like to emote to the person they're watching. So give them a reason to, hit that subscribe button and that like button. Let them know that not only are you doing this video, but you got more videos planned in the future. All right, so now let's continue on to the next part. So we got ICI. The next one is influence. All right, so now it's time to deliver the compelling content that was promised in the hook. So you can reinforce your hook by presenting the problem once more, then explaining the solution throughout the remainder of the video. The key thing to remember when delivering the content is to be direct in your explanations. The moment a viewer senses banter or just you carrying on about something that happened the other day, they become uninterested in watching the rest of the video and they click away. You want to keep their attention by breaking your content down into bite-sized chunks. But the most important thing is that you're being direct. You want to get to the content as quick as possible. You don't want to carry on because people become disinterested. Similar to how I'm doing now. I just need to carry on and get to the next topic. So let's go right into it. The last one of the ICIC is convert. So you have their viewers' attention. They've watched the video and now they're at the end of the video. Now it's time to tell the viewer to do exactly what you want them to do. Now, if you don't have a business or you're just making videos to make videos and you don't have something to sell, you want to keep them watching your videos. So that's if you don't got anything to sell or anything to tease, then tease them to keep watching your videos. So once again, we want to remind the viewers to keep engaging in your content. This is what is known as the call to action. This is a marketing term. It tells the viewer to do something. You see it all the time in TV ads. Call the number on your screen. You see it in video ads on Facebook and YouTube and everywhere. It says click the button below. That's the call to action. It's great that someone watched your video, but you also want them to take the next step. And that can be a game changer if you can keep them under your influence, under your spell, so to speak. And this is also where you reference the seed that you planted at the beginning of the video during your introduction. Perhaps again, it's to download a free guide or to keep watching the video in the next series. Again, to subscribe and like to your channel or all of the above. The point is to tell them in the video that they need to take action without alluding that the video is ending. The second someone realizes that the video is ending, guess what? They click off and they stop watching. So we have to train the viewer, kind of have to lead them through in a very kind of maybe sneaky way, I call it strategy, to keep them watching to the very, very end. Because if someone watches your video all the way through, that sends signals to YouTube that, wow, this is a video, and your audience retention skyrockets, and you start getting promoted across the platform. So an example for the call to action to convert a viewer into a subscriber, into a customer, into a lead, into someone that just really enjoys your personality, we've got to hit them up with the call to action. So it's another way to keep those people under your influence, under your umbrella, and it's so important. So now, what you do is you take these 4 parts, these 4 chunks in the ICIC formula, identify, connect, influence, and convert. 4 blocks. All right, so now we're inside the video editing application. Now, I'm using iMovie because I'm on a Mac, but like I said before, it doesn't matter at all what application you use. Some applications I recommend for Windows or laptops, I recommend DaVinci Resolve because it's 100% free. If you're on a phone, whether it be an Android or an iPhone, I recommend CapCut because it's 100% free. If you're on a Mac, you can use iMovie because it's built in, it's free. So whatever you want to use it because it doesn't matter. Because what you're looking at here is my timeline. You see, I have my clip number 1. This is me identify. This is me connecting. This is me influencing. And this is me converting. It's that simple. 4 parts. So once you trim those up and put them on your timeline, you can get a visual on how easy this is to make these videos. So when you're recording videos, you can let it record the entire time, and if you mess up, no problem, just let it record. You can easily trim that stuff out later, or if you want to just break it up into individual clips, you can record your first clip, hit stop, start recording, record your clip, number 2, etc. Whatever you do, once you pop it into the editing application, you'll have it laid out very similar to how I have it laid out now, with each part interconnecting to the other. Now, if you want to spruce it up, or you've got some PowerPoint slides or some B-roll that you want to throw on top of this, then certainly you can add that onto the video. And follow what I call see and say. So whatever you're saying, just find a clip or some B-roll to put on top of it so it all matches up. It's super, super simple. And that's it. Were you expecting me to show you how to do some crazy effects or how to make this crazy cool introduction or do these cool edits? Nah, it's super simple, because again, by following this process, you're able to shortcut yourself into the right formula for making and distributing these videos on YouTube. So you're going to plan these 4 parts, you're going to shoot these 4 parts, and you're going to edit these 4 parts. And that's the video. That's the secret formula. Because again, everyone tries to overthink it, and they think they have to throw in all these crazy effects or have this crazy intro and crazy outro, when really the viewer doesn't give a crap. All they want to see is you and the content. So if you haven't already downloaded my Before You Shoot guide, please do so in the show notes below. This guide will prove as a useful resource for your video making journey. It's going to include the video script formula I have just shared with you in this video. It'll also provide you links to gear that you may desire. It also has tips, tricks, and best practices I have picked up over the course of doing this professionally for the past 20 years. Again, thanks for watching Video Zoos, and if you like this stuff, hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next video.